Hello students, good morning to everyone. Today demonstration class is serum protein electrophoresis. First, what is electrophoresis means? Electro means electrical field, phoresis means migration. This is the one of the separation technique is mainly used in clinical laboratory for separation of electrically charged substances. The two commonly used separation techniques in clinical biochemistry are electrophoresis and chromatography. Coming to electrophoresis, electrophoresis is defined as the movement of charged particles through an electrolyte when subjected to an electric field. Positively charged particles move to cathode, negatively charged particles move to anode. It's used for separation of closely related compounds from mixture like proteins, isoenzymes, lipoproteins, hemoglobins, immunoglobulins, and many other compounds can be separated by electrophoresis. Next, coming to the types of electrophoresis. Electrophoresis is classified into different types: moving boundary electrophoresis, zone electrophoresis, immunoelectrophoresis, and isoelectric focusing electrophoresis. In moving boundary electrophoresis, capillary electrophoresis, zone electrophoresis are paper electrophoresis, cellulose acetate electrophoresis, gel electrophoresis are agarose gel electrophoresis, polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis are PAGE, immunoelectrophoresis and isoelectric focusing electrophoresis. Next, coming to the factors affecting electrophoresis. The rate of migration depends on the factors such as net charge on the molecules depending on isoelectric pH of proteins, the pH of the buffer, the supporting medium, and strength of electrical field, size and shape of the molecules, and temperature of the buffer. These are the factors affecting electrophoresis. Next, coming to the clinical applications of electrophoresis. Electrophoresis is mainly used for separation of plasma proteins or serum proteins in nephrotic syndrome, cirrhosis of liver, chronic infections, alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, etc. And separation of isoenzymes such as lactate dehydrogenase and phosphocreatine kinase. Separation of nucleic acids and separation of hemoglobin variants in thalassemia and sickle cell anemia, and separation of lipoproteins, separation of immunoglobulins in chronic infections, and it's used for identification of monoclonal antibodies in multiple myeloma, and used for blotting techniques such as southern blot, northern blot, and western blot. And this is the electrophoresis apparatus. These two are chambers with buffer. This is the supporting media, agarose gel slide, and this is paper, Wartman filter paper, Vicks, and this is the electrodes, two electrodes, and this is the direct current power supply. Next, coming to the separation of serum proteins by agarose gel electrophoresis. Reagents required for serum protein electrophoresis are electrophoresis apparatus with power back, microscopic slides, tris buffer, pH is 8.6, agarose powder, Wartman number 1 filter paper, Vicks, bromophenol blue used as tracking dye, fixating agent is 70% methanol. Amido block is used for staining. Destaining solution is 7% acetic acid. Next, coming to the procedure. Take 2 clean microscopic slides are coated with thin film of agarose gel. A few microliters of normal and test serum are mixed with tracking dye such as bromophenol blue is applied with the help of cover slip at 1/3 cathode end of the slide. The electrophoretic chamber is filled with buffer. The agarose gel slide is placed over the support media and connect with buffer through a filter paper wicks. The lid is closed and electrical connections are made such that 3 milliamperes of current is supplied per slide. Next, the electrophoresis is run for about 2 hours. Electrophoretic run is stopped when the tracking dye reaches anode third of the slide by disconnecting the electrical connections. The slide is taken out and proteins on the slide are fixed on the slide by immersing the slide in methanol for about 10 minutes. Then the slide is immersed in staining solution such as amido block for 5 minutes and excess stain is removed by immersing in destaining solution. The slide is dried with the help of hair dryer or keeping it in hot air oven for about 30 minutes. The bands on the test are compared with normal slide and quantitation of proteins in each band is done using a densitometer. Next, coming to the quantitation of proteins. The electrophotogram can be scanned using a densitometer and each bands are quantitated. In the densitometer, light is passed through the agarose gel plate. The absorption of light will be proportional to the quantity of protein present on band. Another method for quantitation is by eluting the stain from each band and quantitated by calorimetric method. And this is the serum protein electrophoresis. Normal serum protein separated into 5 bands: albumin, alpha 1, alpha 2, beta and gamma. Normal serum is separated into 5 bands: albumin composed of 55 to 65%, alpha 1 globulin contains 2 to 4%, alpha 2 globulin 6 to 12%, beta globulin is 8 to 12%, gamma globulin is 12 to 22%. Next, coming to the serum protein electrophoresis bands. This is the normal serum protein electrophoresis bands. This is the point of application. Here we apply the serum sample. And this is the albumin. Albumin is moves fast because low molecular weight. It has maximum negative charge. And gamma globulin. This is the gamma globulin. Less negative charge remains at the origin due to large molecular size. And this is the plasma protein electrophoresis bands. This is the plasma protein electrophoresis bands. Here fibrinogen is seen in between beta and gamma region. Next, coming to the major proteins in each band. Alpha globulin includes alpha 1 antitrypsin, alpha 1 acid glycoprotein, alpha fetoprotein and retinol binding protein. Alpha 2 globulin includes hepatoglobulin, alpha 2 macroglobulin and celluloplasmin. Alpha 1 globulins include transferrin, hemopexin. Alpha 2 globulin, beta 2 globulin, beta 2 microglobulin, gamma globulins, IgG, and C reactive protein. Next, coming to the electrophoresis pattern in diseased conditions. First one is normal pattern and second is multiple myeloma. In multiple myeloma, M band is seen in between beta and gamma region. Next, this is the chronic infections. In chronic infections, broad-based increased in gamma region and generally increased in alpha 1 and alpha 2 bands. And this is the nephrotic syndrome. In nephrotic syndrome, albumin is decreased and alpha 2 band is prominent. And next, cirrhosis of liver. In cirrhosis of liver, albumin is decreased. And this is the electrophoretic chamber and this is the agarose gel slide. This is the point of application and this is the Whatman filter paper, Vicks. Thank you.